Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Friday, October 10th, 2025. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that this is streaming properly because it's showing one bar again, and just continuous issues with StreamYard. So just give me one moment, please, so I can make sure everything is streaming properly on my end. I don't know why I have such issues with this lately. And the funny thing is, it's not just me, it's other team members in other parts of the country. But anyway, I hope it's streaming properly. It's not going to be a very long video. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Hey, please do me a favor. Let me know if this is streaming smoothly or if it's freezing up. All right, let's see here. Very smooth. All right. Hey, Keith, thanks for hopping on here. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Sometimes I just don't know. I just don't understand it. Why it does what it does sometimes. You know, the weather's perfect outside. You got the best internet possible around here. How you doing, Tanya? Thanks for hopping on here. Appreciate you. And the internet just doesn't work with this StreamYard sometimes. But anyway, that's not what I'm on here to talk about tonight. I have a couple things I want to talk to you about tonight. The first thing is it's Flipping Friday for Quicksilver. So if you're part of Quicksilver, you know that every Friday they have a special. And today's Friday special is, let me share my screen here. We got these really cool half-ounce silver hand-poured Halloween skulls. All right, and these are actually below spot price. So you can see here, if you're a member, you can get these for $24.97. If you're just a retail customer, they're $26.97. But these are pretty cool. It says, this unique high-relief silver skull is minted in a style reminiscent of lucky pieces of 8. Because they are hand-poured, this means that no two pieces are identical. The obverse displays a raised image of a skull. The reverse of the piece contains the inscriptions of the weight, purity, and mint logo. So very fitting for this time of year. And again, a half ounce. If you're a member, $24.97. All right, it's free to become a member. And you can become a preferred member by setting up a 30-day auto wealth delivery and just having silver sent to your door every 30 days. Or you can become a wealth ambassador and have the opportunity to share this opportunity with others and get paid up to 7 different ways. So it's super cool. And that is our Flipping Friday special this week. Neat looking things. I mean, they never, they're always adding new stuff here. I mean, there's just all kinds of cool products that they have here. These Egyptian God Montu coins are very cool. We have the Sky Raven proof coin. This is the new Silver American Eagle Ultra High Relief proof from Samoa. Just all kinds of cool things. They have these 5-gram silver bars now. And there's something there for everybody's budget. But check that out. I'll leave a link down below. You can get a free piece of silver just for checking out Quicksilver. And if you want to be, just a customer, that's awesome. If you want to be a wealth ambassador, that is awesome too. It's totally up to you. But you can get your own precious metals business going for less than $30 a month. And part of that money is having a piece of silver sent to your door. You can do a 10th ounce for $10. It's right around the $10 mark now because silver continues to go up. So if you're not stacking, now's the time to stack. But for less than $30 a month, you can have your own precious metals business and get paid up to 7 different ways. So that's pretty cool. Now, the second thing I want to talk to you tonight about, and it's not going to be very long, but I have, if you haven't seen any of my videos or the video I did today, long story short, last year I had started a paid Facebook group, and it was right before the summer. And I had some people join, and we were going pretty well. And then my wife and I had a chance to open up a retail store in downtown Bar Harbor, Maine. And for those of you who don't know, we get over 5 million visitors here every summer. So it was going to take a lot of our time with our soap company, and I didn't want to have people paying for something that I wasn't going to be able to deliver on. So I refunded everybody. I canceled the group out, thinking that we were going to go into the season having a retail shop. Well, long story short, the place that we were going to rent didn't have a bathroom. It didn't have any parking, which is an absolute nightmare down in Bar Harbor in the summertime. And we just, we said, you know what, this is going to be more headaches than it's worth. So we didn't do that. And I didn't restart the Facebook group. So recently I asked people if they would be interested if I started that back up again. And I had a bunch of people say, yes, they were interested. So what I've been thinking about, what I've been working on is, it's called Mailbox Money Nation. Okay. And this is going to be a community. It's separate from Facebook. I didn't want to put it back on Facebook simply because Facebook sometimes they'll just take down groups for no reason. All right. And I know people who have had large groups, huge communities where their pages were taken down for no reason. And there was nothing they could do to get it back. So I didn't want to have that happen. And on top of that, I don't want people on Facebook and then trying to partake in a community and being distracted with all the stuff on Facebook. All right. And that's another reason why this is a paid group, because I want people who are serious in this group. All right. Not people who are just, tire kickers. I want real action takers. I want to build this up into a huge community. So if you go to mailboxmoneynation.com, all right, it'll take you over to this page right here. Let me just share my screen. Well, actually, this is my new stand store. But if you go to mailboxnation.com, it's going to take you over to this page right here. Okay. Now, this is $7 a month. I made it affordable for everybody, or at least for the people who are serious about, building a mailbox money empire. And, basically it's to build passive income and financial freedom with a community of action takers. What you're going to get, founding member status, exclusive community access, live monthly coaching and Q&As, step-by-step guides and templates, insider strategies that work now, things that I do every day to build my business. I have over 100 referrals into my opportunities this year alone. All right. Accountability and support, member-only discounts on other things that I offer. You're going to get that for $7 a month. Now, at some point, this will go up in price. Somewhere down the road, not right here in the near future, but we're in pre-launch right now. I want to get as many people into pre-launch as possible so that we can start building this. And I just want to make this into a huge community of like-minded action takers who are looking, to replace their 9-to-5 income or looking to build a mailbox money empire. So it's just going to be a cool place for everybody to, support one another, share their success stories, their wins, things, what's working for them, what's not working for them. We'll do some monthly coaching and Q&A sessions, and the value that it's not in the community yet, but it will be by the time we launch. It's going to be worth far more than $7 a month. All right. I just want to give as much value as possible for the $7 a month. And in fact, to be honest, I give tons of free value over on my YouTube channel. Okay. In the videos that I create. So this is just a step up for people who are serious about building an empire. Okay. People who are, they're going to be locked in whatever business they're in. They're focused on showing up every day, taking action, and staying consistent. That's what I want this group to be, this community to be. And I think that $7 a month is beyond fair for that and what you're going to get in the future in this community. Okay. And then on top of that, I'm going to be choosing a handful of people in the future who are, who I see showing up on here every day, responding to people's comments, posting their own, creating their own posts and just being an active member in here. I'm going to choose a handful of active members who I'm going to invite onto the team. And then you will help me decide on what directions we're going to take Mailbox Money Nation. All right. I have so many ideas for this, and I want this to be huge. Okay. And I'm talking huge, like down the road, maybe in a 2-3 years down the road, we're going to have, yearly live events and things like that. All right. I just want it to be massive for everybody who is looking for ways to either quit the rat race, supplement their income, replace their income, and just flat out build a mailbox money empire using social media and direct mail marketing. So that is my goal with this. Right now, you can go to mailboxmoneynation.com, become a founding member. We're still in pre-launch. Join for $7 a month. You're always going to get that price. It's never going to go up for those who join right now before we launch. And at some point, this is going to go up in value, in the monthly cost is going to go up. All right. I'm not sure what it's going to be or when it's going to be, but I'm telling you right now, it's going to be worth $7 a month. Okay. So if you have any questions about any of this, reach out to me. I'm here to help you out. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. Thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, truly do. This is my passion. I eat, sleep, and breathe marketing, whether it's for here or our soap company. I just love everything about it. It's not even work to me, and that's the beautiful thing is when you can find something that resonates with you, that you love doing. Like Keith is an actor, right? So that's what he loves to do. And when you can find something that you can do and it supports your life, or you can live and do it, there's nothing better in the world. There's nothing better in the world. So that's one of the reasons I created this Mailbox Money Nation. I just want it to be for everybody. It doesn't matter what business you're in. It doesn't matter if you're in affiliate marketing, network marketing, multi-level marketing, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. It's going to be for everybody who is looking for ways to supplement or replace their income. And I'm going to teach you everything I know about social media and direct mail marketing, and how I go about getting signups into my businesses, and how I've built a Mailbox Money Empire. All right. I've been doing this for 19 years, and I've been working full time for myself since 2018. And, there's no better, I just love doing this. So that's what my plan is for all this. How you doing, Dave? Thanks for hopping on here, brother. But that is what my plan is for this. And, I want people to come along for the ride, and I want action takers in the group. And I want, like I said, I'm going to pick a handful of people who I see taking action and being an active members of this group. And I'm going to invite them onto my team, and we're going to turn this into something huge. All right. And I'm talking about, it's going to be big for everybody. Okay. I'm not going to go into all the details right now, but this is going to be, a community. It's going to be another revenue stream for everybody who partakes in this down the road. And there's going to be just lots of cool things here. All right. I'm going to give you as much value as I possibly can. And like I said, for $7 a month, in my opinion, I don't think, if you can't pay $7 a month to be part of a community of like-minded people, then, I don't know how serious you are about building a Mailbox Money Empire, right? But that's all I'm going to say about this tonight. I just wanted to touch base on the Flippin' Friday at Quicksilver and let everyone know that Mailbox Money Nation is in pre-launch. You can join right now for $7 a month, and we're going to turn this into something huge. And the people who partake in this now with me, I'm going to make it worth your while. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. So with that being said, let's see. Nikki, thanks for being on here. Keith, thanks for being on here. Tanya, thanks for being on here. Dave, thanks for being on here. Yeah, exactly, Keith. $7 on a Starbucks. I mean, I'm giving, it's going to be, and you know what? It's just not about me teaching everybody. I'm going to be learning stuff too from you guys, right? I mean, I don't know everything about marketing. So there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to learn, and a lot of things that you'll learn, and a lot of things that we'll all learn from one another. And that's the beautiful thing about having a community. And some people are like, well, why don't you have a free community? I don't want a free community. You know, I don't want to work with tire kickers. I've been working with tire kickers for years and years and years. And I want people who are serious about building an empire. That's who I want in the group. You know, so that's why it's $7. It's not going to break your budget, right? Like Keith said, $7 a day on Starbucks. In fact, I was listening to a financial show that I listened to, and they were talking about how much a latte, the average latte in New York City is $8.50, right? Just for a regular latte, $8.50. And then you get the special ones, and they're up in like 10, 12, 13 bucks. So anybody can afford $7 a month. And I'm just doing that to keep the tire kickers out of the group. You see what I mean? I don't want to work with tire kickers. All right. I just want serious people in the group. That's all. So that's a good point. Thanks for bringing that up, Keith. But so yeah, that's it for tonight. That's all that I wanted to share with you. I'll leave a link down below this for Flippin' Friday. You can go and check out Quicksilver. You can get a free bar of silver just for checking it out. And then there'll be a link for Mailbox Money Nation as well. Join the pre-launch. It's $7, right? No commitments. If it's not for you, you just cancel it. That's it. No long-term contracts or anything like that. It's month to month. And, you know, I look forward to seeing everybody in there. All right. So again, Nikki, thanks for being on here. Keith, thanks for being on here. Tanya, thanks for being on here. Dave, thanks for being on here. I see a couple other people, but unless you leave me a comment, I don't know who you are, but I appreciate each and every one of you. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.